Hello, my dear students. I am Miss White. I am very happy to have you here in this geography class. For today's lesson 6, you have to go to your page 166 of your LBS. First, on your notebook, write the date and copy the title. The title for today's lesson is Economic Interdependency Between Countries. Now that you copy the title, please copy the following vocabulary. Go to Google Translation or to dictionary and find that definition for each one. Business, policies, profitable, assembling, imports, exports, surplus, taxes, trade, media. To understand a little bit more about this topic, I want you to take a tour through my house. This is my house, and this is where I sit every day when I prepare my classes, and I want you to see all the things that I use regularly. First, this is a repellent, mosquitoes repellent. This one is a product from the US, as you can see. I also use my computer, my laptop, which is a MacBook Pro, and this one I bought it in California. I use my speaker. This is a product that I bought in Mexico, but is made in China. For example, my bag, you know my bag. This bag, it's from China too, even though it's a Calvin Klein. To kill the mosquitoes, I also use this racket. This is brought from China. Every day I take my vitamins, and they are from Mexico. Jalisco. This is Nike. Let's see what's this food for Nike. This is his food. And I want you to check that this food is from Mexico. But since it's from Sam's Club, it's also, the brand is from the US. This is a product we use to prepare cochinita. And even though you can see that it's from Mexico, it's brought from Yucatan. Now, how about this delicious jazz tea? Well, this one is from Mexico too. But what part of Mexico it is? Here we go. You are right. This is from Culiacan. As you can see, student, every day we use different products. They are not only created in Mexico, but also in other places around the world.
Let's talk about global trade and logistics. But wait a minute, what the heck is that? Global trade and logistics is actually something that happens all around the world every single day. It's the movement of information, people, products, and money from one part of the world to another. It's about making connections and moving things. It's also where some of today's most exciting careers are taking place. Think about it. It's where jobs connect to going anywhere and doing anything. But where do you fit in all of this? And how do you connect? Let's take a closer look. Global trade and logistics touches on almost every type of transaction. But let's just focus on a few: business, agriculture, manufacturing, and technology. These might be things you are already interested in studying, so let's consider ways they are part of the globally connected economy. Say you start your own business. You could be selling your products online and sending them to customers around the world. I mean, why not? Maybe it's shipping what grows on your farm to buyers in China or Japan. You might design something in your garage, have it manufactured in one place, and shipped to another place. Maybe you want to match your tech or engineering skills with business services overseas. Perhaps you'll fly to another country for a face-to-face meeting with a potential business partner, or simply have that conversation on your computer or cell phone. The world really is just waiting for you to come and be a part of this unique and exciting way of doing business. Because maybe it doesn't matter where you call home. You can live local and work global. You can do anything and be anywhere in the world.
Now is your time to write. What is commerce? Copy on your notebook, please. Commerce is the exchange of goods and services in which facilitate by buying and selling goods.
Now that I've got you right where I want you, I'd like to buy all your chocolate.
Another important definition you need to copy is local commerce. Local commerce is the commerce that is focused on the consumer, but based in his or her geographical location. Please, on your notebook, copy this definition and also write 3 examples of local commerces that are in Culiacán. The next definition you have to know is inner commerce. Inner commerce is the business at the interior of one nation. People from the same nationality, it's regulated by the same commerce rules. Please, now that you finish copy the definition, write 3 examples of inner commerce in Mexico, the country of Mexico. Import is when a country brings goods or services from another country. Import is a good or service that is produced in other place, other country, and that product is bringing here. Like in the beginning, I gave you the example of my bag or the mosquito. You remember? Please, copy the definition of what is import, and also I want you to write 3 examples of things that you have in your house that are brought from another country, that are import. Export is very different to import. Export is a product or a service that is selling to another country. I gave you the example of the Just Tea. Just Tea is made in Culiacán in Mexico, but it's also exported to different places. Now please copy the definition of what is export. And I also want you to write 3 examples of things that are produced in Mexico and are exported to another country. Commercial balance. It's to have the same amount of products importing and exporting. Import and export is called trade. Another type of commerce is e-commerce. Please, on your notebook, copy. Definition for e-commerce is all transactions that are made on the internet.
Wow, look at all this stuff.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
Okay, my dear student, as you remember, exportation means that these countries sell these products. Please, I will give you the link. Check the pictures. Check the products. Look at the map. And please, for your next activity on your notebook, write each product and look for in the map which are the 3 countries that export more of these products. We have fuel, For example, and we have who exports more fuel. Okay, let's see, we have here Russia. We also have some in Africa and North America. Once that you wrote 3 countries that export fuel, you look for all the 3 countries that export produce. And then another one that export transportation. 3 countries per each product. This is for exportation. Now, let's do the same thing with the import. Import is what we buy, what we don't have and we have to buy. And check please also the products that we have. And please write 1 country for each one of them. For example, who imports more fuel? Once again, to understand your activity, you have to copy the products in your notebook and write 3 examples of the countries who exports in the world. But you also are going to check the map for the biggest import and copy the name of the product on your notebook and write 3 examples. And after you analyze, you copy the product and write the 3 examples of each country that produces. So student, for today, you only have to send a picture of your notebook with the title, the date, all the definitions I gave you on the video. You have to watch the video and copy the definitions. And also you have to please write 3 examples of countries that export and import each product. So, my dear student, I hope you have enjoyed this class as much as I did. Please send me your work today in mail of platform. Remember, not comments. Please, homework, you already start working on it. It's to make the video. Remember the video of tourism for Mexico? It's 1 minute, the video. And put as many pictures as you can. You have until May the 19th to give me the homework. For today's activities, you have until this Friday at 2 p.m. And please, don't forget I'm here to help you in platform every day from 8 to 2 p.m. Contact me in case you have any question. Thank you and enjoy your day.